Hey, what's up, guys? Just left the laundromat. Welcome to Car Chronicles. But yeah, I just had some stuff on my mind. Like, I noticed like a lot of people are not doing well. It's simply because they in everybody else's business. Like, they're worried about what everybody else has going on. Like, literally. Like, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's their family, friends, people they don't know, they just in everybody's business. And it's just like in 2025, like, you have to lock in and be focused. Like, you can't be in everybody's business and expect to be successful. Like, it's almost nearly impossible. Like, how can you focus on your own stuff if you're so involved in what everybody else have going on? Like, I don't care who you're dating. I don't care who you produced the album with. I really don't care at this point. I don't care what you had for breakfast. I don't care about any of that type of stuff. Because right now, my main focus is focusing on what I have to do overall. Like, I got too much stuff I want to do to be consumed and concerned about what everybody else has going on. And let me bring some balance to this, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't care. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be involved. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be there or be a listening ear. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying, I'm talking about the foolishness. I'm talking about the drama. I'm talking about the craziness. I'm talking about the messiness. I'm talking about all that stuff. Stuff that doesn't benefit you, doesn't benefit the person, doesn't benefit anybody involved. Like, if you have friends and you know that they're talking to certain people, whether it be relationships or people they just kick it with, like, if you know that your homegirl done been with this dude for the last 4 years, he's a cheater, he's a liar, he's all of the above. Like, why are you tuning in every day to get the latest scoop on what's going on? Because that has nothing to do with you. Now, if she's in an emergency situation or he's in an emergency situation and they're being beat on or their safety is at risk, then that's completely different. At that point, then you need to be on your toes and thinking sharp and trying to get your friend out of that situation. But the everyday drama of he took my car, he talking to somebody else, I noticed the text message popping up in his phone, I'm not trying to get the latest scoop. Because more than likely, if you're tuned in like that, then you're being unproductive. Because there's a lot more things that you can be focused on versus being in somebody else's business. Like, that has nothing to do with you. Like, why are you concerned with that? You know, if grandma got cousin Lenny living with her and he ain't paid no rent, and cousin Lenny done been there 4 years now. 4 years, he going on his 5th year. Why are you concerned about that? That has nothing to do with you. You didn't talk to grandma on day 1. You didn't talk to grandma 6 months ago. You didn't talk to grandma 3 years ago about cousin Lenny, and she's not listening to you. That's her house. And if she want cousin Lenny to live there, what are you gonna do about it? You have your own apartment, you have your own house, you married, you got a whole boyfriend, and you're concerned about what's going on at grandma's house. Obviously, grandma want cousin Lenny at the house. So why would you get involved in that when obviously grandma's okay with the situation? She doesn't have a problem with cousin Lenny taking advantage, freeloading, not paying no bills. So why are you concerned about it? You know, if your sister is dating somebody and she done moved him in and they going on their 10th year and they have 4 kids together and the dude ain't never worked, why are you consumed or upset about what your sister have going on? Like, that has nothing to do with you. Obviously, your sister is happy. She's just venting and she's just wanting somebody to listen to her at that time. But the reality of the situation is that has nothing to do with you. So why are you getting consumed in other people's drama, other people's mess, other people's bullcrap? Like, I don't have time for that. I don't care what cousin Michael doing. You know, if it's a repeated situation, it's the same thing over and over again. Those are the things I'm talking about. I'm not saying don't care about your family. I'm not saying don't be involved. I'm not saying that at all. But if you know that this is something that's been going on for a while and the person that is dealing with it doesn't have a problem with it, why should you? Why should you be completely involved and absorbed with craziness? Like, you have other stuff to focus on. I don't care about Angela Yee. I don't care about Jess and the Mess on the Breakfast Club. I don't have time for all that. I don't care if Shaka Khan dating Stevie Wonder. Like, I don't care about, because that has nothing to do with me. Like, what am I going to do with that information? How is that going to pay my bills? How is that going to get me this degree? How is that going to make me a awesome entrepreneur? Like, how is any of that stuff going to change anything in my life? Like, literally, I'll wait. Because it makes no sense. And people are so consumed with what other people have going on. I'm not consumed with my coworkers got going on. Like, I really don't care if Janice came back from lunch late. I don't care. I really don't, especially if she doesn't work in my department. I don't care if Shelly comes to work late every day. That has nothing to do with me. I don't care if Cassandra leaves early every day. That has nothing to do with me. I don't care if Michael is dating Sheila. I don't care. At work, I don't care. Because that has nothing to do with me. Because I have too much other stuff going on. I'm trying to get my work done. I'm trying to be productive. I'm trying to make it happen. So I'm just saying, you know, that's something that really baffles me. Like, how many people, like, I just watch and they so consumed with what everybody else have going on. And you got this long list of stuff you got to do. The list is long. Like, you ain't even got to half of it. You tired every day and you on number 3 on the priority list because you're being consumed with other people's problems. Like, literally. Like, it's crazy. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, I just don't get it. You know, I don't ever want to be in that environment, that space where I'm so consumed with what everybody else has going on. Because what am I getting done? What am I accomplishing if I'm so consumed with what other people got going on? I'm trying to find a parking space, y'all. But what am I doing if I'm just so consumed with somebody else's life? Especially somebody's life I don't know. Like, literally, I don't know you. So I'm not concerned about what you got going on. Now, if somebody's life is in danger, their safety is at risk, absolutely, I'm getting involved. You know, you done choked on the apple and you done passed out on the sidewalk, I'm getting involved. I'm gonna do the best I can to try to help save your life. But I'm not all in the business like that. I'm not all in your finances. I'm not all in your pockets. I don't care how much you pay for your car note. Now, if you want help and you want some advice and you mishandling money, that's different. And you're gonna actually execute what it is that I'm telling you, then that's different. But I'm not trying to hear about your money woes and we done had 5 conversations already and you still blowing money fast. Like, what is it for us to talk about? There's nothing for us to talk about at this point because you done made up in your mind that you're gonna do what you wanna do. You don't listen, can't nobody tell you anything. So it's nothing for me to get involved in. So I'm just saying, you know, just really check the space you in. Check your energy, check your vibration. Because you shouldn't want to be around foolishness and mess either. You shouldn't want to be around drama either. You know, just sitting around gossiping all day. Like, you really had that type of time? Like, seriously? You really had that type of time to sit there and gossip about everybody at school? You really have that type of time to sit there and gossip about everybody at your job, everybody in the family? We'll take it an even step further. Do you really have that type of time to gossip about people at church? I don't care if sister so-and-so shop at the store up the street and that's where she get all her dresses and hats from, I don't really care unless I'm interested in purchasing a hat or an outfit. But the gossip or hating on somebody, I'm not with all that. I'm not with all that. I don't really care because we don't have time to be hating on people. I mean, when you really look at it and you really get down to the core or the root, pretty much being nosy and being in everybody's business is pretty much a big distraction. I feel like it's the enemy pulling you away from what it is that you really should be doing. What it is that you really should be focused on. Honestly, I definitely feel like it's demonic. Because why should you be in a space that you feel okay with just hating on people all the time for no reason? Who cares if you don't like Air Force Ones? Let that person rock their Air Force Ones. Like somebody told me a long time ago, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. Let people do them. If they're not hurting anybody or intentionally offending people, then let them be. If they want to rock Fila and nobody has rocked Fila in the last 15 years, let them be. If they done went on eBay and bought every Rocawear outfit they can find, let them rock their Rocawear in peace. Why does that bother you? Why do you care? If they want to wear fuchsia lipstick, let them wear it. Especially if you don't know that person. Now, if you trying to look out for your homegirl and say, girl, you tripping, you know, that outfit, that lipstick, that ain't it, that's a little different because you should provide some type of counsel to people. You should have some type of input with your friends. Now, at the end of the day, it's their decision on what they want to do and how they want to proceed. But I'm saying a complete stranger that you don't know from a can of paint, like, why are you consumed with what they got going on? Why are you consumed about what type of top she's wearing? Like, that has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you whatsoever. So, I mean, I don't know what you really call this video. It's not really a rant, but for me, you know, I just don't have time for that. Like, I don't want to be involved in any of that. I don't care what other people have going on. I don't care if this is your 5th marriage. I don't care. Hopefully you find love this time around because that has nothing to do with me. So you might say, when do I get involved? That's a great question. You get involved, like someone told me a long time ago, the best advice is the advice asked for. When people want your input, when they want to know what you think about a certain situation and circumstance, that's when you get involved. Because more than likely, when a person reaches that point, then they're going to listen to you. They're going to take your counsel. They're going to implement and make adjustments to whatever it is that's going on in their life. But if ain't nobody asked you they input, then stay out of it. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. That's all I got to say. You know I love you. I love all you guys. I'm rocking with y'all. But we got to stay out of people's business for real. Like, just mind your own business. Peace.